Hello, all my friends out there in the wonderful world of Lithas. We got some big news. We got some patch notes that are kind of exciting. The first one that everybody's talking about is a new clan. We haven't had a new clan in God knows how long, and it's going to be called the Lehong clan. And I'm excited for it. I do not know any specifics or what the clan trait will be, but it'll be nice if it's a good clan trait to mix things up a little bit. But the other big news is we have a new Judicator. It's going to be the good old chair lady, as I like to call her. And they've made a change where you don't need to be 20 stars to unlock the Astrolabe. At 18, you have access to it, which is really fair and really nice for everybody because now it's more attainable. And they've been giving away so many Starlight Shards in the 4-way clash that it's just fair and it makes sense. And here she is. Where is she? The Revenant Nexus. She's leaving the chair. She's getting out of the chair and she's going to go and become the newest Judicator. Now, you could remake her from scratch and keep her, but you don't want to do that. Honestly, she's had her time in the sun. She's Team 3 now. Mine's at 19 stars. So I'm going to upgrade her into the Judicator. I'm not going to remake a new one. I don't think it's necessary. But if you did want to keep her, it would cost you 5 blue gels, 5 red/orange gels, and 8 compasses. To upgrade her into the new Judicator, it's just going to cost 5 red gels. Okay? And with that, let's get it going. Now, keep in mind, this gets very frustrating. Whenever you make one of these, you have to pull it from all the other aspects of the game. So go into your arena, make sure your expeditions are finished if it's in the expeditions. So I'll go to my roster and I have it in there on my team 3. So you can't make her if she's on any of the teams. So pull her out of there. I gotta pull her out of my advanced arena because I have her on defense and offense. Again, on Team 3. And she had a really great fear mechanic that I liked about her. But again, as the game evolves and we get more of these Judicators with their Astrolates, they become increasingly more powerful than the regular standard Guardian, which is stronger than a Bloodcraft, which is much stronger than a regular champion. So as we have here, we gotta go to Team 2, we gotta pull her out. Take the free battle. And you also cannot have her inside your look at that, one man short. You can't have her either in the Divine Sanctuary. I don't have her in the Divine Sanctuary, but if I did, you'd have to take her out. Okay? So now that I've made sure she's not, or I hope she's not anywhere else that I might have missed, now we have to go into our Astro Temple. Now, like I said, it's going to cost us 5 of those red orangey gels and a 15-star champion. So we click here, Guardian Champion, and down here on the bottom, there's Judicator. Scroll. And there she is. She's not in the chair. Now I have her at 19 stars, so you want to click right here, this little arrow, and this number 4 represents 19 stars, so I'm going to click it. I'm going to click here. Let's see who I have put in there. So I need to feed a warrior to this champion. So which one do I use? The Headless Horseman's, the Krieger. This one's got 21 vigor, so I'm going to save her. I never use this guy. I'm using the Krieger. Uh-oh. Deployed in Valley of Conquerors. Okay. So I got to pull it out of EOC, and I got to pull it out of 4-way. I didn't even think about those. So go in. Now again, this is just something that's kind of annoying. Quality of life, I wish they would just make it possible to recall all, so you don't have to go searching around the map to find your champions. Oh boy. And let's get you out of there. Place you the bird guy. There's been a lot of lag going on in the 4-way. In the chats, people are talking about it. People are Been a little frustrated with this. You know, a lot of changes this week, so there's a lot of bugs to work out. That's in 4-way. And 4-way has been well received. Some people are playing it really hard. Some people are not so excited because the matching is a little skewed. But look, as you can see, we have a lag issue right now where I'm stuck almost in there. Okay, now I'm getting out. And then, oh, wait a minute. I guess I got to go into Guild Conquest and make sure it's not in there either. Okay, I don't think it's in there, but I might have put it in there. Oh. I don't think it's gonna let me make it while it's in here, so let me pause this up and get right back to you when I have it ready to go. Be right back. All right. I think I pulled it out of everywhere. Checked, got it out of VOC, got it out of Conquest, I got it out of 4-way, I pulled it out of all the arenas I could possibly think of. Now, let's just, for the love of God, Xfire, recall all. Let us get a recall all button so this doesn't keep happening. Because it's kind of frustrating. You try to do something and you can't because it's missing. All right, enough of that little rant. Let's go to our wonderful champion. Back to the 19 stars. Oh, nope, I don't want. Krieger. There she is. Now, again, I don't have the volume on, so I'm going to converge it now. See, I'm 5 of 7. And honestly, right now, 4-way Clash is basically giving these gels away. They're giving away gels. They're kind of taking away the paywall to make Guardians and to make Judicators. You can make them all now because of this. Because every round you can get 2.5 basically. Now, if you're not doing 4-way, you're doing yourself a disservice. So let's make this champion. Let's go. Bye-bye, chair lady. Get back all your books. And let's just take a look at the animation. She's no longer sitting down. She's getting serious. She's holding a lantern. I don't know how good she is. Some people are saying she's tough to kill. Some people are saying she's T1 material right out of the gate. I don't know yet. I haven't played with her. I haven't tested her. You know, she's got Energy Regen, which is the Shoten clan. She's got Spider Nibble, which is a pretty good trait. It's got a debuff. Each normal attack reduces the enemy's strength resistance by 7% for 4 seconds, stacking up to 2 times. Yeah, so those are 2 pretty decent clan traits. Let's just go check something out here. Got her at 120. Okay, let's give her an Astrolabe. She takes tank or warrior. I'm going to give her the warrior plate. That's where I have a lot of my resources put in here. You know, I got that in 4-way. Got that in 4-way Clash. So they're really generous and they're really promoting the Astrolates as a way to try to even the playing field a little bit, I guess. And now let's just back up a little bit and let's take a look at. Okay. At the start of the battle, immediately extract 2 layers of soul from an enemy. Each soul extracted afterwards additionally reduces the target's damage reduction by 4%. Again, I don't know what any of this means. I'm not the theory crafter. I'm just the pretty face that makes the videos. So let's just take this up to level 5. So we can get an extra row on the Astrolabe. And I'm probably just going to put either strength or flat constitution off the top of my head because those seem to be the best ones. And when you're doing the Astrolabe, you need to look at this right here. Like if you put down 2 purples, then you can put down as many reds and yellows as you want to get the full bonus. Same thing, if you drop 2 oranges, you can get all the bonuses for the blue and cyan shards that you have as well. And the same thing applies for the green. For those who aren't too sure about the Astro plates, feel free to reach out to me on Discord if you need any advice on how to work them or the best way to build them. And I have no problem talking to people about that. And that's basically the new champ. This is the Moriva. I don't even have to say that. The Moriva champion, our newest Judicator. And I hope this one is as good as the last one. And if it's part of the new meta, great. If not, I am going to say that out of all the champions that have come out recently, this one right here, in my opinion, Sunspear is the biggest badass out there. So if you're out there, you're not sure what to do, you're low on resources, you don't have that many compasses, and you're not, again, make your decisions carefully. I would invest in this guy. He is OP, and he does a ton of damage in PvP. He's probably the best Conquest, best 4-way class champion out there. I've seen him come back from the brink and win the day. All right, that's all I got for today. I hope everybody has a great rest of this anniversary. I hope everybody that went for the masks have won the masks. But I do have one complaint that I gotta say. This new Vigor Transfer stuff is kind of really annoying. I have a small alt account that has 10 Vigor on the Sunspear, and I have no regular Guardian to transfer that 10 Vigor to. So now I have to either put 4,000 rings and roses into them to try to get them up to 120, when I have plenty of champions that have 120 that I could transfer it onto. So I don't know what the solution is for this Vigor stuff. I just say get rid of Vigor altogether. I'm playing long enough to know that no good can come of it. It's never well designed. The initial team that put Vigor in place had no caps on it because they didn't know. They said it was capped at 100, but the stats kept going up. They had no idea that clan traits would give you 3 times the amount of Vigor. So then people just started, pinging back and forth clan traits on common champions, back and forth, to get an absurd amount of Vigor, and then marry 200 Vigor champions together, and then it was unkillable. They fixed that with a hard cap at 120, and to get to 120, you got to spend so much money, so many rings, so many roses. Just kind of, deflates people when they're grinding. And now that there was a glitch or a trick, or I think it was more of a trick. Goat Games didn't notice all these players getting all these level 120 heroes. Like, I don't know who's policing the game, but you need to watch that data. And, I hold no grudge against anybody who used that trick because Vigor is kind of outdated. But I do hold a grudge now on the developers for how they decided to fix it, because I don't like how they're trying to fix it. I want to be able to move Vigor from one champion to another with the Vigor Transfer stones anytime I want. Now it's very restrictive. I don't want to put any Vigor on a Bloodcraft because who's using Bloodcrafts? But with that said, everybody, have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the anniversary. Good luck to all the people that are going for a mask. And that's it. Goodbye.